What if I told you that everything you desire, every dream you've dared to imagine, every version of yourself you've secretly hoped to become, already exists? Not out there in some faraway future, but here, now, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to claim it. What if the difference between where you are and where you want to be is not time, money, or even luck, but awareness? There's a power inside you. Silent, patient, creative, beyond measure. You've used it all your life, mostly unconsciously. But today, something shifts. Today, you awaken to it. This is not about hustle, not about wishful thinking. It's about learning how to use the divine, creative tool that lives inside you, your imagination. And if you're willing, I'll show you how to use it to manifest anything you want. To understand manifestation, you must begin by understanding who you really are. Not just flesh and bone, not just a name, a job title, a personality stitched together by experiences. You are awareness itself. You are consciousness, expressing through a body. As Neville Goddard once said, man is all imagination, God is man, and exists in us, and we in him. The eternal body of man is the imagination, and that is God himself. That's not poetic metaphor. That's a literal spiritual truth. The moment you accept that imagination is not something you have, but something you are, everything changes, because now you're not waiting for the world to show you what's possible. You're declaring it. You see, manifestation isn't about asking the universe and hoping it responds. It's about knowing the universe already responds to what you are being. And what you are being is determined by what you're imagining persistently, emotionally, and unconsciously. That's why people can work hard, say affirmations, and still stay stuck. They're taking action on the outside while nothing is shifted on the inside. But you're here because you're ready to go deeper. You're ready to become the cause, not the effect. Let me share a story. A friend of mine, we'll call him Jake, struggled for years with money. No matter how many hours he worked, he always seemed to be behind bills, piling up, stress mounting. He read all the books. He tried affirmations. Nothing stuck. One day, in a moment of frustration, he asked me, "Why does nothing ever change?" I told him the truth. Because you haven't changed your concept of yourself. I asked him to do one thing. Not hustle, not grind. Just one thing every night before sleep. To imagine what it would feel like to have more than enough. Not to ask, not to wish, just to feel. To imagine checking his account and seeing abundance. The relief, the pride, the stability. He said it felt He wasn't manifesting money. He was manifesting a new version of himself. And money simply came to match it. So how do you do this? It begins by becoming still. In the chaos of daily life, we forget that our imagination needs space. So find that space. Turn off your phone. Step away from the noise. Sit or lie down. Take a few deep breaths. With each exhale, let go of the outside world. This is not just relaxation. This is preparation. You are becoming receptive to the voice of your inner. Now ask yourself, what do I want? Not what you think you can get. Not what others told you is realistic. What do you truly want? Is a relationship, health, wealth, a creative life? Choose one. And now, instead of thinking about it as something in the future, ask a deeper question. What would it feel like if this were already true? Don't visualize yourself wanting it. Visualize yourself living it. Feel yourself as the person who already has it. Not someday. Now, see through their eyes, walk in their body. Hear what they hear. Smell the room they're in. Speak the words they would say. Let the scene unfold. Naturally, effortlessly. Don't just see it. Feel it. This is the secret most people miss. Neville said, Imagination plus feeling equals manifestation. The universe responds not to what you want, but to who you're being. So become the person who already has it. That version of you exists, and your job is not to create them, but to return to them. You may feel resistance, doubt, a voice saying, "This isn't real." That voice is the old self, the familiar identity trying to protect its limits. Don't argue with it. Don't suppress it. Just notice it and keep feeling. Keep imagining. Repetition is your weapon every night. Repetition is your weapon every night. Repeat the scene. Make it more vivid, more emotional. Let it become your new normal. Eventually, it will feel more true than the old story. And when it does, the outer world must conform. Let's take a moment. Close your eyes and let's try this together. Picture a goal, something you deeply desire. Now imagine a single scene that would imply you've already achieved it. Not the moment of getting it, but the aftermath. If you want love, maybe you're lying in bed next to your partner, laughing about something silly. If it's wealth, maybe you're handing your parents a check, saying, "Here, this is for everything you gave me. Make it real." Engage your senses. What does your body feel like? Is it warm? Light? Do you feel tall? Relaxed? Confident? Let that version of you come alive. Step into them. You are them. Stay here for a while. Let it imprint. And now, open your eyes. You've just taken your first step toward manifestation. This isn't about controlling the how. Your job is not to chase. Your job is to become. When you live from the end, as Neville taught, the bridge of incidents will appear. People will call. Opportunities will arise. You won't have to force them. Life will bring them. Because the version of you that already has what you want lives in a different state of consciousness. And when you enter that state, the world must bend to reflect it. Still, doubts may arise. Isn't this just pretending? But remember, everything you call reality now began as a thought, a possibility. Someone once imagined a flying machine. Now we have airplanes. Someone once imagined talking to a friend across the world. Now we have smartphones. What is pretending, if not the early stages of creation? And what is reality, if not sustained imagination impressed upon consciousness? The science even supports this. Neuroscientists have proven that the brain doesn't distinguish vividly imagined experiences from real ones. The same areas light up. The same chemical responses are triggered. You can literally rewire your mind and body with thought and feeling. That's not wishful thinking. That's biology. When you rehearse new emotional states, your nervous system adapts, your posture changes, your tone of voice shifts, your decisions align, and the world responds to that alignment. I've seen it again and again. A woman who imagined herself walking confidently into a meeting was offered a promotion out of the blue. A man who imagined healing his body had doctors puzzled by his sudden recovery. A single mom who imagined her home being filled with laughter and light met someone who changed her life. These aren't fairy tales, they're testimonies. Because when you change your state, you change your story. You can apply this to anything: love, health, money, creativity, purpose. Imagine what it would feel like to be whole, to be chosen, to be thriving, to be free, and hold that feeling, nourish it, return to it every day like a garden you water before bed. The more you return to that state, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, it won't feel like imagination. It will feel like memory. And when your desire feels like memory, reality catches up. There's a beautiful line Neville used. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Not hope, not try. Assume. That's the key. Don't wait for evidence. Be the evidence. This is not about arrogance. It's about alignment. You're not saying, "I will be." You're saying, "I am." And that changes everything. There's one more thing. Let go. Once you've assumed the state, your job is not to obsess over it. Don't dig up the seed to see if it's growing. Don't micromanage the universe. Surrender the how. Trust the process. That's real faith, not hoping for a future outcome, but knowing it's already done in consciousness. The bridge of incidents may surprise you. It might look chaotic at first, but trust it. Every twist is leading you to your manifestation. Keep imagining, keep feeling, keep becoming. Tonight, as you drift to sleep, imagine one scene, just one. Make it short. Make it rich in emotion. Loop it gently in your mind. Let sleep carry it deep into your subconscious. Do this for 7 nights. No pressure. You don't need anything outside you to manifest. You already have the key. You are the operant power. Your world is a mirror, and your imagination is the brush. So paint boldly. Love deeply. Expect miracles not because you're lucky, but because you've chosen to remember who you are. If this spoke to something inside you, stay close. We're just beginning. Subscribe, share, or download the free manifestation map below to guide your practice. And most of all, try it tonight. Not tomorrow, not next week. Tonight, one scene, one feeling, one you. Your new reality is already waiting.